Hello, stars! Deju22 here, and I just wanted to say hello to everybody that's watching this SummerSlam Super Show. You saw the first 5 competitors, and I wanted to wait until this guy came out to explain what is going on here. What we have is a 24/7 championship battle royal, and it will feature the 5 men that you saw earlier, as well as the Great Khali. So the Great Khali, he was the 24/7 champion when the season began, and he is dead set on trying to get it back. And, well, I would have to think that in terms of size and in terms of weight, I would have to think that the Great Khali would be the odds-on favorite to win. I mean, just look at the size of this guy. I mean, he's a giant. Although, if I had to rate it among most dangerous, I would probably say Deadpool is the favorite, but there's no doubt that this guy is a favorite, so I would have to think that, well, the rest of the competition would be better served to get rid of him, and then maybe Deadpool, and then after that it's anybody's battle royal to win. But the rules of this match is, it's not just to be the last man standing. Well, actually, it kind of is, in a way. But I was trying to say that the champion can lose the championship, like, right away. Like, whoever eliminates him by pinfall or submission becomes the champion right then and there. But they would have to survive and ultimately be the last man standing in order to hold on to the title. So that's just something to keep in mind there. But it is for the 24/7 championship, and this championship would otherwise not be defended had it not been for legislation, like the championship committee, the board of directors. Otherwise, to get to Rock Hawk and the championship, they would have had to any one person would have had to have gone through the members of the Eliminators just to get a shot at that. But through, legislation, they have him defending the championship, and by that I mean Rock Hawk 64. So Rock Hawk 64 in his Super Show debut, along with Shy Guy, as well as Retro Rick and Don Francisco. Anyway, match underway as we have all 6 men going at each other, and already Deadpool has a half Boston Crab onto Rock Hawk. Now, if Rock Hawk taps out here, then Deadpool will become the new champion. Well, not right away. Not away. Not at all, as I was trying to say. And now, wait. Oh, and a super neckbreaker onto the Great Khali from Retro Rick. As Retro Rick has the unenviable task of taking on the Great Khali. Meanwhile, you have Shy Guy and the man from Sábado Gigante in Don Francisco. And now the Great Khali just pulling on the hamstrings of Retro Rick. A back elbow onto Deadpool. It's going to be crazy early on, but as the competition, decreases, it'll be much easier for me to keep up. Oh, and then a clothesline right to Rock Hawk. Oh, and then a hard whip into the corner goes Retro Rick. And a facebuster on a Rock Hawk 64. And now it's Shy Guy that has the unenviable task of dealing with the Great Khali, as he just got thrown, did Shy Guy, by the Great Khali. And now no, not a shoulder arm breaker, excuse me, a cross armbar onto Deadpool. Now, if Deadpool taps out, all that would happen is Deadpool would, be eliminated, and that's it. Forgive me, I'm just a little excited for this. I mean, this is something that I look forward to every time that a Super Show comes out. It's just, yes, I really enjoy it a lot. And wait. Oh, wow, nice slam. I forget the name of that one slam, but I know that Cole NL112 uses it, and he calls it the bullet, but I guess Deadpool used it long ago, before then. And now, wait a minute, Deadpool now going for a triangle hold onto Rockhawk 64. Now, if Rockhawk, wait, 1, nope, 1, 2, no. Still going for the submission is Deadpool, and if Rockhawk taps out here, then Deadpool is going to become the new champion. And Rockhawk taps out, but Deadpool had that move in there really, really tight. So with that, Rockhawk is no longer the champion, and Deadpool is the champion. All he has to do is survive the rest of the way and win the match. So right now, Deadpool is the champion. And a chop block on a Deadpool. Inverted atomic drop on a Retro Rick by Don Francisco. And a full Nelson slam, and with a lot of power from the Great Khali. And a super facebuster onto Mr. Sábado Gigante, Don Francisco, and a pinfall. 1. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Deadpool driver. Deadpool driver onto Shy Guy, and this could do it for him. 1. No. Kick out by Shy Guy. A DDT onto Mr. Sábado Gigante, Don Francisco. And now Khali's going to pick up Don Francisco. Oh, but he's going right after Retro Rick is Don Francisco. And Shy Guy once again going after the Great Khali, but that might not be a smart idea. I think it's better to go after him, double teaming him, rather than going at him straight up, one-on-one. And now Retro Rick set up in a tree of woe. Nope, escapes does Retro Rick. And look at this. Wow, a double chicken wing onto Shy Guy. I mean, this is just ridiculous, the strength. Or actually, no, it's not ridiculous, because he's a giant anyway. Wait a minute. A Faymaster. Faymaster onto Shy Guy. And now look at this. Wow, look at the strength of Deadpool. I mean, Don Francisco weighs more than Deadpool at around close to 275 pounds. And wait, what the hell is Shy Guy doing? What is he doing? Wow, he's just rubbing it in the face of Retro Rick. Come on, what are you doing? And now Don Francisco's going to pin him. 1. No, kick out by Retro Rick. So far, the only person eliminated is Rockhawk. And it was at the hands of Deadpool as he just hit the Great Khali right in the gonads, or whatever. I mean, he just hit him in the jewels, I guess you could say. I mean, of course we know that Khali has jewels, but but they're not exactly as refined as. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. As what's wrong with the Shy Guy? Well, whatever's wrong with him, he's pissed off right now. And oh, okay, that was kind of weird. But then a clothesline onto Deadpool by the Great Khali. And wait, a retro cutter onto Don Francisco. And is that enough to beat Don Francisco? 1, 2, no, kick out by Don Francisco. And, whoa, what kind of move was that on Deadpool? And meanwhile, Royal Flush onto Retro Rick. This could do it for him. 1, no, kick out by Retro Rick. I mean, other than Rockhawk early in the match, so far these guys have not been eliminated, so we haven't had an elimination in quite a while. But at some point, I would think that whoever gets eliminated next, a host of eliminations will follow. That's usually how it works sometimes, but oh well. And now it looks like Don Francisco and Shy Guy are going to do something. What are they doing? And, wow! Just using Shy Guy as a battering ram, and wow, the strength of the Great Khali. That's something you had to watch out for. And uh-oh, now Deadpool is pissed. Deadpool is pissed now. 1, 2, no, just a 1 count on the Great Khali. And wow, nice gourd buster onto Retro Rick. Is that enough? 1, nope, kick out by Retro Rick. Now a pinfall. 1. No, just a one count on the Great Khali. And another. I'm not sure what to call that move that Shy Guy just did. 1. No, just a 1 count again. So far, these guys are very, very tough. 1. Nope. Because these guys have gone on for quite some time, and Deadpool is the champion still. And now, wait, an octopus stretch onto Retro Rick by Shy Guy, and if Retro Rick taps out, and he does, so Rick is eliminated at the hands of Shy Guy. Deadpool is still the champion, however. But now it's going to be much easier for me personally to keep up with everything, as Retro Rick is eliminated. And 1. Nope, kick out by Mr. Sábado Gigante, Don Francisco. Oh, and a nice German suplex onto Deadpool, and then a back suplex onto the Great Khali by Don Francisco. I'm not sure how, you know, Don Francisco was able to pick up the Great Khali, and I could probably say the same thing about Shy Guy. I mean, this is just crazy how Great Khali is just getting dominated at some points. And now, wait. The Shy Guy Destroyer onto the Great Khali, and the Great Khali has been busted open. 1, 2. No, kick out by the Great Khali. But at this point, now that the Great Khali is busted open, now the Great Khali is as vulnerable as ever. I mean, you still have Deadpool, who's the only other favorite in this matchup, just because of how dangerous he can be. And then a running elbow onto the Great Khali. And a superplex onto Deadpool by Mr. Sábado Gigante, a pinfall. 1, 2, no, just a 1 count on Deadpool as the Great Khali just took down Shy Guy with a backbreaker. 1, 2, no, kick out by Shy Guy. Excuse me. And then a bull rush right to Shy Guy. Now you can see how these guys are starting to get tired now, and now the Great Khali just grabbing on the arm, and now wait a minute. A royal flush onto Deadpool. 1, 2, no, kick out by Shy Guy. Wait a minute. Ref, 1, 2, 3, and it's over. So Deadpool is eliminated, but more important than that, Mr. Sábado Gigante, Don Francisco, is the new 24/7 champion. All he has to do is survive the rest of the way. Now look at Shy Guy. Look at this. Wow! Just from off the top rope. But as soon as that happens, Don Francisco goes right after him. And by him, I mean Shy Guy. And then, I guess we'll call it an angle slam. Why not? A Shy Guy slam. That's what we'll call it. A Shy Guy slam onto Don Francisco. Meanwhile, the Great Khali just gets back on his feet. I mean, if I was one of these two guys, wait a minute. Oh, but the Great Khali manages to escape there. And now Shy Guy gonna go to work on... Ooh, nice suplex! I'm surprised he was able to use the strength he had left to do that to the Great Khali. Is that enough? 1. No, kick out by the Great Khali. Now, Great Khali again is busted open, but if this keeps up, he may not have much left in the tank. So for the Great Khali, he's gonna have to try to end this match as soon as possible, one way or another. And then a punch right to the back of the head of Shy Guy. And now look at this. A pump handle slam on to Shy Guy by the Great Khali. And now Don Francisco is going to take the pin. 1, no, not even a 1 count. Oh, actually, the referee was out of position there. And now it looks like Shy Guy and Don Francisco. Wait. Shy Guy Destroyer onto Don Francisco. And now Don Francisco has been busted open. 1, 2, 3. And Shy Guy is the new 24/7 champion. And all he has to do to keep that championship is to beat the Great Khali. Now, Shy Guy may be small, but the Great Khali is hurt. No, not even a 1 count, and I'm not sure why the referee didn't count there. That was kind of weird how that happened there. Oh, but Shy Guy not going to back away from the Great Khali. I mean, the Great Khali, yeah, he's big, but the Great Khali is hurt. Oh, but I don't think he's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A Khali bomb. Khali bomb onto Shy Guy. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. So despite the fact that the Great Khali was busted open, was bleeding, he somehow managed to find a way to win this match and become, once again, the 24/7 champion. So the championship changed hands, let me see. It changed hands a total of, let me see. It changed a total time, the championship changed hands a total of 4 times during that matchup. So Deadpool was champion, then Don Francisco was champion, and then Shy Guy was champion for a short time until the Great Khali finished the job and won the match and is the one that's going to take away the championship. So I pity the one man that tries to beat the Great Khali, or not try to beat him, but tries to face the Great Khali now that he is once again the 24/7 champion, excuse me. I apologize for screwing up on commentary, but that's my fault, really. But other than that, the Great Khali is once again the 24/7 champion. We still have more matches yet to come. Stay tuned, they'll be coming up right after this.